I have a feeling that sometimes some of the younger kids and maybe don't quite understand what our country, the significance of this country and how important it is, and I wanted to try to create maybe some more patriotic feelings and some more, I don't know what's the word, trying to understand how great this country really is. The greatest country that's ever been on the earth and ever will be, and it still is, and it can go downhill if we let it, and it's up to us to carry that on. There were just some absolutely amazing things that happened in the history of our country with our founders and some things, and so part of what they're going to do is they're going to do some like history lessons or patriotic things, or try to kind of help us, realize how fortunate we are to be living in this country at this time and when it's so great. So that's what we're going to do, so you don't need to hear any more from me. But
is this inspired by Glenn Beck?
Hey Glenn! Yeah!
Okay, today I'm going to give you a little test. How many of you are old enough to vote?
Woo!
How many of you voted?
I was in the paper. I'm approved.
That's pretty good. What do you have to do before you can vote, though?
Register.
Okay.
Be a citizen.
I'm going to give you a little quiz on who can be the President of the United States. And then on this paper, there's some numbers down here at the bottom. On this one right here, it says, put 4 things that you would do for the country if you were the president. And I don't want silly answers like a 10-year-old would do. I want
Like get rid of Obama?
really think about it. Really think about it and put down, think about it. Think about what you could do to make the country better. And then down here at the bottom, I want you to put down the first 3, who the first 3 presidents of the United States were. And if you know who the vice presidents were, put those there. And then go back to the last 3. Like the one we have now and the 2 before that, and who their vice presidents were.
I don't even know. It's vice president too?
And don't change, just do it. Put your name on your paper, but I'm the only one who will see it besides you.
Vice
So
presidents too?
if you have any questions as you read the questions, then just ask.
Did they have?
Take my paper back.
Okay.
35.
35.
What? 36.
Is it 35? 35. Just kidding.
7.
15.
10. Right?
I don't know.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What is your life?
Don't you think that's 13? I thought they had
I'm
21 in the
guessing.
United States. So it's
How many is it?
It's 14.
Oh.
If you remember, the term will start on
January 15th.
January something.
28.
28.
12.
January something.
January
12.
4th.
Jane got that right. January 20th.
What is it?
That's close.
Okay, January 20th, it goes for how many years?
4.
How many terms can they stay in?
2.
You didn't ask that.
didn't ask that.
Okay.
2 terms.
What's the ceremony called when they're sworn in?
Inauguration.
Inauguration.
Being sworn in means what? Everything all that's written in the...
Isn't it in the Constitution?
Somebody raise their hand and tell me who the first 3 presidents were.
I got it.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson.
Thomas J.
Does anybody know who the vice presidents were? Who's Washington's vice president?
Jefferson.
John Adams.
John Adams.
Who was John Adams' vice president?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
So that's dumb.
Is that serious?
Who was Jefferson's vice president?
No, who are you?
Aaron Burr, and he had 2. He had Aaron Burr, and then he had
Did they die?
George.
Third.
Okay, now somebody raise your hand and tell me the last 3 presidents.
Bill Clinton, George Bush, and Barack Obama.
No Obama.
Okay, now who were your vice presidents?
Biden, Cheney,
Lord Cheney. I don't even know who the vice president is.
Does anybody want to share what they could if they were the president? Cheryl?
I only have three. My first one is repeal Obamacare. My second is to require work for welfare. And my third is term limit for Congress.
I think same as Cheryl, I had balanced budget. Well, balanced budget amendment means you can't spend more than you take in. Repeal the healthcare law. Term limits are for Congress. And the fourth one was no former members of Congress can be lobbyists.
Put them out less than BCS poll.
Good job, Joe.
I put kick out all the illegal Mexicans, make the economy better, be more power independence, and make it so gays cannot get
How are you
married.
going to make the economy better?
Jane, you're the same one.
You're old enough to be mean.
Lower taxes in general, but raise taxes on alcohol, cigarettes, or tobacco.
See if you can catch me.
And then also hopefully, and put more money into education.
Eric, what was the last one? Sorry.
Let's put more money in education.
Okay, mine, get rid of the government welfare system. Privatize all government businesses like post office and that. Cut the government, the size of the government by half, and that you will have to volunteer. It's required that you volunteer within your own community. You can pick what you want to do, but you have to incorporate volunteers into your
Good. Good. Anybody else want to share?
I got a couple. Secure the borders,
Yep.
balance the budgets,
Yeah.
and stop the earmarks.
Okay, is there anybody? Okay.
No, I think if we're going to have a welfare system,
And all the teachers.
I mean, we've heard about drug testing. There should be drug testing because you see all these people who are lifers on the system, and I think it's BS. And I also think that lawmakers should be held accountable just like everybody else. If you break the law, you go to jail. Because we've had some of our assemblymen back in Wisconsin where we have our lovely high DUI rate, where we had one that had 3 DUIs in a year and a half. He went to jail for a month.
Oh, they don't pay the tax?
Natalie, Jay, no, they don't go to jail. They don't get fines. They just slap on the wrist and away you go. And I think it's crap. So I think they should be held accountable just like everybody else.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
We need to fix entitlements. That's what's going to break the country more than anything else.
What?
Entitlements, like Social Security, welfare, unemployment,
Healthcare now.
healthcare.
Like I'm entitled to this.
Well, Social
Give me
Security,
whatever.
they're going to absolutely have to raise the rates. They're also going to have to give less benefits. It's already in the red.
Good. Is there anybody that got all the answers on the first 5 right?
I got majority of them.
Because you had grandma. 3 out of 5.
I just take advantage of the teacher. Is that all right?
That's not way to do it.
What do you do at school? Oh, not learn. I do. I'm just kidding.
Well, I want all of you guys to know that I appreciate you and that I think you have a really good family and that all of you are really helpful to me, I know.
She needs some more help.
Oh, except
We need
Jake.
that.
Sign up after the Christmas lunch.
And anyway, I just hope that all of you try and do the things that you do what you think is right. And help them do the things in your family. There's